trying to find my bathing suit. I'm going swimming, but I just wanted to jump on. Can't find the bottoms to this bathing suit. Hold up, hold up. Nobody's here anyway. Yeah, I gotta organize my bathing suits. I was gonna wear this one, but I can't find the bottom part to it. So I'm gonna wear this one, even though it's obnoxious looking. It has the bottom part connected to it, so that's good. Yeah, I don't want my brother-in-law going swimming by himself, and I want to utilize my pool. So one day I gotta pull out my bathing suits and organize them, because I definitely have a lot of bathing suits. I get them on sale. Anyway, guys, I'm just jumping on real quick. I don't want you to see my messy bedroom, but I just wanted to say that I put up a TikTok and a YouTube clip. I don't know why I went live. I could have just did. I don't know. I just feel like I need to connect, and I was having an epiphany. And I used to have, me and my soul sisters used to have a group. And I worked with other people that don't even have channels anymore. I worked with Ruby. Well, Ruby has a channel. She just has to jump back on it. Ruby Just a Texas Medium. Crystal Medicine, what's her name? Miriam. I forget, she changed, Blind Spot. She went by Blind Spot. I used to work behind the scenes with her. Millions of phone calls that nobody even knew about. Anyhow, I work behind the scenes with Genocide, Jen. She still has a channel, but she hasn't posted. She's going back to school. So maybe she'll jump on board. Hi, Bayo. How you doing? Hi, Rain Cloud. Hi, Kathy Ruspoli, my sister. How you doing? You made it. And I'm not gonna be here long, because I gotta get my bathing suit on. Because my brother-in-law is over, and he always goes swimming by himself, and that's sad. But I think it'll help my neck, because we put the heater on this morning, so maybe it'll be like a whirlpool in there, and it'll help my neck and my back. But anyhow, and I should take advantage of my pool. But I wanted to tell you guys, I'll come back. I'll definitely come back. But I have to get some privacy. I might be coming back for the Virgo read. I might do the Virgo read in the car if I can't get some privacy. Yeah, it's because now my art room has been taken over. My stepson plays video game on my computer, so he's in there, and a lot of times. So I'm a night person, so I like to do things at night or last minute. But for some reason, I had an epiphany after I woke up today, and I said, I got to get a team together. And I was like, no, I don't. I already did that. I'm already trying to do the cases myself. And they said, no, you need to get a team back together. So I'm putting it out there to anybody. You don't even have to be psychic. You could just really have a big heart and care. And this is, hey, do you want to work for no money and hardly any recognition at all besides what Mystic Brady gives you on YouTube and TikTok? If that sounds like something you would want, but you're doing something for the greater good, you're doing something to help people find their children that are missing, to find their mothers that are missing, their fathers, their sisters, their brothers, their babies, their child, um, their cousins. We need to put our foot down and find the missing, all right? And the cold cases, um, Summer Wells, Summer Moon, Utah Wells. I never forget about her. All the people, Sebastian Rogers. So I have done reads on all of them, but they told me, Spirit told me, I have to redo them. I have to redo the reads with the help of the Mystic Brady Bunch, if you would be so kind. And if we put our heads together, that this was my epiphany. And it's similar to what it was back in the day where we had a bunch of psychics, right? Really do, I would do a reading, they would do a reading, and then we would go on a live and all put in our energy and our thoughts, and it was really good. Did we get closer to finding them? I don't know, because a lot of people don't take psychics to heart. But I am putting out the energy to connect with Dog, the bounty hunter, and I know that might sound crazy. And Nancy Grace, call me. I'm still waiting. Call me. Anyway, I just believe until the day I die, until I go home to heaven, hopefully heaven, trying for it. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. I'm a teacher now part-time. I'm also a collage artist. I'm a healing art artist. And I do readings. But my real passion is, like, I can't sleep at night because I see Summer's face, Michael Joseph Vaughn's face, Sebastian Rogers, Madeline Soto. Even though she's been found, all the horrible stuff that's coming out, I can't watch it. As a sensitive, you like, other people could watch it and say, "Oh, that sucks and it's horrible and it's disgusting." And Jennifer Soto allegedly should be arrested too. Not allegedly, allegedly. But I can't put that down. So I can't, like, and the stuff with Diddy, it's all over the news. So it comes in, it leaks in, and I have a horrible thing about Justin Bieber that I saw before his baby was born months ago. I kept seeing something about Justin Bieber, and I knew, I wasn't sure 100% who did the abusing, but then when I saw that video of him and Diddy, and he was allowed to stay with him for 48 hours. Let me tell you something. That was 48 hours of RAPE, okay? And DRUGS, use. And when they poison your drink, when they give you alcohol and you're underage, all kinds of horrible stuff. And I don't understand where his parents were. I know his parents are divorced, and estranged. Well, then he got back with his father, but then he didn't. Then he felt like his father just wanted him back for money. But I thought he was very close with his mom. And that's the whole problem with Hollywood and the music industry. It has to be broken down and rebuilt in more of a way for the innocent children. And people have to stand up for kids. And that's kind of the message I got. So I can't stay on long because I got to get this obnoxious bathing suit on so I could look like I jumped into a safari black bag. Okay? But I'm gonna have a good time in the pool, and I will meet you guys back sometime later on tonight. I just don't know when. It has to be when I can think. I would go to my car, but then I have to run the engine, and I kind of need to meditate and have. I have the Virgo reading ready. It's just a matter of having the time to do it where nobody bothers me. But people are bothering me because it's Sunday, so I'll be with my family for a little bit, and then I'm going to try to come back. Hi, JR. So true, Amanda. Yeah, I mean, these kids, I call them kids because they're my kids' age. Even though they're in their 30s, whatever, they're my kids' age. My kids are, I have a 31-year-old and I have a 36-year-old. And then I have, my stepkids are 27 and a half and 29. But so, I feel sick from it. I feel sick. I feel sick right now. And I'm going to cry because when you take a kid that's totally innocent, and all kids are innocent, and even when they're in their teenage years especially, and they want to be big, they want to act like they're grown, but they're not grown emotionally and spiritually. They're not grown. So whatever you do to them, if they don't, like, I'm glad that Justin Bieber went to church, but I think they were scam artists too. That church phase that he went through, and all the I don't know, pastors, whatnot, and a couple of them got in trouble for, I don't know, cheating and stealing, whatever it was. It's like everybody's taking from him all over again. So in his mind, he'll get broken. And Selena was good for him. His wife is good for him too. But you can't fix something that's broken unless he can really spiritually make peace with it, with God. And God's the only one that could kind of fix them. But what I'm trying to say is that's why they go to drugs, alcohol, and try to kill themselves, because they actually see that what have happened to them, the trauma, they relive it, and then they think they're bad, and then they think they asked for it because maybe they wanted that car, and maybe they wanted their song to go viral, and they wanted popularity because they didn't get any attention from their parents, or they didn't get any, their father left them, and they were trying to, take something little and make it big, and wanted the attention, and that was as a small mind, that's all you could see. As a young kid, that's all you could see. I need to get popular. I need people to love me and like me. And they do anything for it. And that's why this monster, he has many other minions that need to go to jail too. So hopefully he tells on them. But I don't think this monster, Sean Puffy Combs, will ever get out of jail, prison, and nor should he. You know what I think of? When I think of him, I think of Epstein, okay? Now, every time Epstein was on the cover of a newspaper or a cover of a magazine, we keep magazines in the bathroom, I would have to turn it over because it would jump out at me, the things that he did to kids and to young women and some young men. Okay, same thing with Puff Daddy, okay? Allegedly for entertainment reasons only, but we know the truth, don't we? Okay, guys, I love you. I'm sorry I'm not really here for any length of time, but I will be back, and I hope you join my team. Even if you put that energy, like, please, dear God, help us to find Summer Moon, help us to find Sebastian, help us to find Michael Joseph Vaughn, help us to find the missing. Look, Elijah Vu, the 3-year-old boy, he was found. I did 2 readings on him. I got no attention. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What matters to me is that he was found. His body was found. Of course, we would all love them to be alive. I can only tell you what I feel and what I get when I do a reading. So if I tell you that I feel they're in the spirit world, then, I'm not saying that I'm God or I'm 100% right, but if we put our heads together and our hearts together, maybe we could do some really beautiful work and change this world around a little bit so that the perverts and the idiots and the money-grubbing, sick-minded, evil people will be less, and the beautiful, helpful, kind, loving, creative, artistic, God, they have God in their heart and God in their mind, will win. And good always wins over evil and bad. You could bet on that. And that is not allegedly. That is the truth. And I will see you guys later, hopefully, God willing. Namaste.